Opening the menu, Sally looked through each of the dishes. Almost all the dishes that were listed were very foreign to her. In the corner of the menu, there was an area that was for those new to the city. There were two types of burgers, a beef and a chicken one. There was a brief description of what was included. Sally decided to get the beef one to see what it was like. "Have you decided?" Rick asked her. "I'm going to have the beef burger," she said. Agreeing with her decision, he pressed the mana crystal. In a matter of moments, the woman that was there before came back with their juices. They told her what they wanted to eat and enjoyed the juices that were placed on the table. "This is delicious," Sally said, wide-eyed. "I'm glad that you're enjoying the drink. The fruits that are used come from the supply district, so they were likely picked this morning," he informed her. Sally enjoyed the natural sweet flavors from the fruit and thought back on how much effort she would have had to put in getting the number of fruits required for this juice. Though the memory did bring up some painful feelings, for the first time she felt like she was safe and belonged. Sally enjoyed the wagon ride away from the beautiful looking restaurant. Her belly was full from the delicious food, and she was starting to doze off. When she was awakened, she saw that she was in front of a tall building that had dozens of windows. Rick helped her in going through the building and reaching her room. Pulling out her card, she swiped it in front of the mana crystal and opened the door. Once she was inside, Sally saw all the furniture that was already inside. When she got further into the room, she realized how large it was. There was a living area, a kitchen, a bathroom, and bedroom. Each room was filled with stuff that she would need. "What do you think of it?" Rick asked her, smiling at how she was spinning around the room. "Is this all mine?" she asked, not believing it to be true. "Yes, all this is yours. If there's anything that you do not care for, just go to the shopping district and select a replacement. The people there will have your item delivered to you," he explained. Dashing into the bedroom, Sally started to cry when she saw the giant bed that was covered by a fluffy blanket. When Rick entered the room, Sally turned towards him and started to cry. This was the first time that she would be able to sleep on top of a bed. In the past, she always wondered what it would be like to sleep on top of a bed. They stood there for a while, as Sally released all of her pent-up emotions. After some time had passed, he wished her a good night and left her room. Standing in the middle of the living area, she looked again at all the furniture she had. She felt like a noble living inside of the capital. A part of her thought that she would wake up and this would all be a dream. Going into her bedroom, Sally went to the closet, and upon opening it, she discovered that it was filled with various types of clothing. Inside of the closet, there was an envelope. Taking out the envelope and opening it, she saw that it was a letter. "Hello, Sally. We hope that your first day was a magical experience. Even though you feel that you have reached your destination, we want to let you know that you have just reached the beginning. Arriving at Felicitas was never the destination. Being here is where you will learn about who you are and where you are meant to go. The Master of Felicitas created the city to allow people the ability to pursue their dreams, and we want you to know that we will be here to help make sure that you have all the tools necessary to accomplish them. Sincerely, everyone in the city of Felicitas." Holding the letter, Sally saw teardrops falling on the letter. Holding it close to her chest, she quietly said, "Mother, even though I miss you every day, I want you to know that I'm okay now. Everything is going to be okay. Climbing one of the many dunes, Shade looked towards the city. With the stars shining down and both of the moons hanging in the sky, the city truly looked magical. Thinking about all the fun that she was going to have, Shade smiled to herself. Leader, we are ready to infiltrate the city, one of her followers said to her. Behind her, there were a dozen shadows wearing innocent-looking merchant outfits. They had purchased various types of wares to look like a merchant train traveling the desert. The number of shadows assigned to a wagon was random, so it appeared more natural as they approached the city. Looking back towards the city, Shades removed her mask and said, "Let the fun begin."